Hi, everybody. You're just getting me tonight. Yep. Welcome to Crafting and Crime Daily. Tonight, we're going to do some true crime trivia. And I had hoped to have Joanna here. And I had hoped to have my friend Rich here. A different Richard than Rich that's speaking of diamonds. I know two Riches. Both male diamond painters. I don't know if they know each other. I'm going to have to introduce the two of them. But Richard fell ill, and then so did Joanna. And they're not even in the same location. They're not the same illness, but neither one of them could make it tonight. But I am glad to see all of you guys. We're also going to let me explain how we got here tonight. First of all, I'm working a ball game tomorrow. You guys know I work for the Wind Surge. It's a AA ball team that's a farm team for the Minnesota Twins. And I work at games when they're in town. And so the weeks that they are in town, which is only twice a month, I'm super busy. And so tomorrow there will not be any Sunday morning live. I usually go live at 11 a.m. That won't happen tomorrow because I will be at a ball game. But tonight I'm here. So I had an auction a couple of weeks ago just to get rid of some of my stash. And a friend of mine called me who I have known in this community for 6 years, Melissa Brown. Some of you might remember her, Melissa B. She had a channel for a while, and she gave it up. She's working really, really hard, as we all are, to make ends meet. And she works at this place called Smith's Grocery. It's a division of Kroger. And within this grocery store, they are having this kind of contest to see who can raise the most money for this children's charity out in Las Vegas. And it's it's called Help Our Little Heroes. It's the St. Rose Dominican Hospital out there in Las Vegas. So all the money goes that her division that she works in that company raises, there's a little contest to see who can raise the most. And what they're doing is they're having bake sales and, little cups that you can put dollar bills in to see. But she was like, you know what? I'm just going to destash some of my paintings instead of having a bake sale. So would you consider doing the auction for me? So I said, sure. Plus, it'll give you a chance to see my artwork, which I'm going to show you how you can get a hold of that tonight. So let me say hi to everybody. Christopher, I'm so good to see you, Christopher. Like, you have put Joanna in a tizzy about this book you want her to write. She is like she needs Xanax just to think about it. Gail, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Robin, nice to see you. Rich is there. Hi, Rich. Jay Lee, I'm so glad you're here. Amy, I'm so glad to see Amy. Amy, you know what Amy did? She got me hooked on these daggone Lego things. Yeah, this is my stash bag. The leftover ones, I blame Amy for that. But it's such a great hobby, you guys. Carol, oh my gosh, I haven't seen some of you guys in a long time. It's so nice to see everybody. Pink Poodle Diamond Painting, welcome. Nice to meet you. Michelle Morris Campbell, hello. Mickey's here. Hi, Mickey. Oh, thank you. Yes, don't forget to, if you wouldn't mind, and if you're not on a computer, you might have to look to find that thumbs up button. You might have to go out of the chat and then find the thumbs up button and then come back into the chat. But I would really appreciate that if you would hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. What I do on my channel is I recap live trials daily when it's appropriate. Like, if we have one witness that's on the stand for 3 days, I'm not going to do a daily show about this one witness, which is what has been occurring in the Karen Reed case. But I will still be recapping Karen Reed as it progresses. The defense is now putting on their case in chief. But I am also going to start covering the next Lori Vallow Daybell case, which is on Monday. They're going to try to finish picking the jury Monday and get to opening statements. And if they do, I'll be recapping those for you. And then I have lives a few times a week. I mess around with Legos on Build With Me Mondays, Craft With Me Wednesdays. I just do whatever craft I feel like doing for the night. Recently, working on this bathing suit cover for the retreat that we're all going on. Oh, I'm so excited to meet everybody. So I finished one side of it. And yes, it looks big, but it's going to be like, I'm a big person. So now I'm making the back of it. And my sister says, you can see through it. I'm like, it's a bathing suit cover. Of course you can see through it. But it's turning out really cool. So anyway, let me finish saying hi to everybody. Serena's still Serena. That's a cool name. Stacy, hi. Crafting with Mary. I know I'm going to get to meet you at the retreat. Cynthia Vandervoort, nice to meet you. Just Me, nice to meet you. All these people. Barb, hi, Barb. Oh, that's Melissa B. Well, I'm not used to you under that name. So Just Me is Melissa Brown. And later on, we're going to talk about you will be paying her directly if you win one of, there's only 4 auctions tonight. She's got 4 paintings she's donating. Those winners will be donating to Melissa Brown's or sending money to Melissa Brown's PayPal, which is actually under the name of her maiden name, Melissa Williams. But we've known her as Melissa Brown for eons. Crashley is here. Hey. Thank you. If you want to come in, you're welcome to come in. I'll send you a link if you want, or if you just want to keep track for me, that'd be great. Ms. Maya, hello. Janet, welcome. I'm so excited to see everybody. All my beautiful peoples, and Diane and Angel Lee. Welcome, Angel Lee. Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, welcome. Crafty Carrie. It's so nice to have all of you. Okay, so we're still going. If I forgot to say hello to you, I did not mean to, honestly. Who have I not said hello to? Tammy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I get to meet Tammy. Well, not Tammy Simon. Tammy, hi. But I get to meet the other Tammy. Tammy's going to be at the retreat. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Just thought since I was feeling a tad better, I'd pop in and say hi. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Tammy, are you going to be with me on this Lori Vallow Daybell case? You're going to stick with me? She's on trial again. The gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, who else? Okay, I think I got through everybody. I think. Okay, so Bird has been a member for 26 months. Hi, Berta. Nice to see you, sweetheart. What did you do to your arm, Berta? I saw your arm in a cast. I did not know you hurt yourself. Oh, you don't follow. Tammy doesn't bother with Lori Vallow. That woman's in the rest of her life in prison anyway. So one of the questions I wanted to ask you guys is, this is the first, I'm going to just randomly ask you some true crime questions, and I'll see if you guys can get the answer. Now, this one is in the form of a Jeopardy question. We're going to start this one off, and you can just keep track if you get it right. All right, and this is an easy one. You broke your pinky, so they put you in a cast. Oh my God. Thank you, Angelie Small. Thank you, Angelie. I appreciate that. All right. So this couple was recently pardoned by Donald Trump. Anybody know who that is? You guys know this. You know who it is. I'm going to give you a few seconds because to think about it, I can't believe, how'd you break your pinky? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. Let's see, the first person got it. The Crashleys. Who are the Crashleys? Amy got it right because she answered it in the form of a question. Good for you. The bank fraud people. Yes, Sue. Hey, Sue. Jean got it right. Hey, Jean. Jean is my actual real life sister, Jean Glaze. So everybody say hi to Jean. That's right, the Crashleys. Okay. And this person has been convicted of 4 murders in the name of religion. Anybody know who this is? It's an easy one. I'm showing you guys out some easy ones. You read about that yesterday. Yeah, the Crashleys have been serving a prison sentence for bank fraud. What they were getting these large loans based on fraudulent paperwork. They would make up this paperwork about bank accounts that they allegedly had with Merrill Lynch, and they never had bank accounts with Merrill Lynch, but they came up with some paperwork that said they had all the $4 million in this Merrill Lynch account that they didn't really have. And it was all fake paperwork. They submitted it and they were convicted of it. But you know what? Here's the thing. We're not going to get into politics because, damn it, you got it right. It's Lori Vallow. Yes. So going back to the Crashleys, what was I saying? Oh, they get pardoned by Donald Trump, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. But you know who doesn't get pardoned? Their accountant. When they went down, when they got tried for that bank fraud, they were tried with their accountant. Now, the accountant was only sentenced to 3 years, only 3 years in a federal prison, and probably has already served a sentence, but I'm sure he would enjoy a pardon, along with his clients. I don't know. It's a crazy case. Lori, going to Lori, Lori has already been convicted of murdering her children, the then wife of her current husband, Chad Daybell, and then more recently was convicted of murdering her then husband, Charles Vallow. Now she's going to be on trial for the attempted murder of Brandon Boudreaux. And this should be a very quick trial because there's not a lot of evidence. There's enough to convict her, trust me. But it's not going to be one of those long, drawn-out trials. It's going to be cut and dry. So on that note, you haven't heard them advocating for that accountant, have they? No, it's just an observation I made that, Trump pardons them, but doesn't pardon the guy that was convicted alongside of them. Why not? Because he's not famous, I don't know. Just my observation. So, all right. So the first painting we're going to look at here. This one is actually still available on Diamond Art Club. Out of the 4, this is the only one that you can still buy from Diamond Art Club. So I'm going to pull that one up. So I don't expect this one to go for as much as the other paintings. This one's called Color of Fear. And it is by Color Out of Place, which is coolest name, and it's a really interesting painting. I love the color gradients, and it's really, really cool. It is square with 90 colors and 2 ABs. It's 69.9 centimeters, 104.8 centimeters, and 118,000 diamonds. It's a pretty beautiful kit. So it is selling at Diamond Art Club for $78.99 plus shipping. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do as far as shipping, this is only going to be available in the U.S. if you're outside the U.S. and you want to pay international shipping prices, that's totally up to you. But generally, to ship these, it's anywhere between $15 and $20. Depending on where you are in the country, because this is going to be coming out of Melissa B is sending them from Las Vegas. So I'm going to start the bidding for this one at $50. But remember, this is for charity. Yeah. Oh, she's got her spreadsheet ready. Thank you, Crashley. So yeah, this is for charity. This is for the Children of Hope at the St. Rose Dominican Hospital. And we'll be sending our money if we win this painting to Melissa B. Craft with Me. That's what her channel used to be. Anyway, to Melissa B. And she will be making that donation to this company. Mickey's at 55. Awesome. You could have opened at 50, but 55 is wonderful too, sweetheart. I love Mickey. So we got a bit of 55 on this painting. I'm going to pull up some more trivia questions while you contemplate. Listen, you're going to have 48 hours to send this to my good friend Melissa B. And the reason I usually ask for payment as soon as the auction is over, but I'm giving you 48 hours because this is the last day of the month. Some of you don't get paid until Monday. I understand that. So can you go over the details of the payment, etc.? Yes. The details of the payment, I put that in a little banner here. Let me run the banner. Here you go. So the auction paying winners should send their money, and there's the PayPal me. If somebody would like to write that down and then put it into the chat, that link to her PayPal. Okie doke. So let me pull up the trivia. We're going to ask some more fun questions here. I don't know why I have to go through all this every time I open this page, but okay. All right. Let's ask some questions. Some of these are super easy. Some of them I wouldn't even have gotten them correct. You have to be a real true crime buff to get some of these. Okay. Which author's death is considered a mystery? Which author's death is considered a mystery? Agatha Christie, James Baldwin, Mary Shelley, or Edgar Allan Poe? We're still waiting for a bid over Mickey. Mickey's at 55. Anybody else want this painting? We know you can purchase it at $78.99, but 55, 60 is a steal. Anybody want to go 60? Oh, Diane says Poe. Eve says Poe. Who is James Baldwin? No clue. Maybe one of Alex's brothers. Oh, Melissa B says Shelley. Cynthia is at 60. Thank you, Cynthia. Awesome donation. So we're going to give that another minute or two. Anything under the 80 is a steal. Yeah, I mean, you're still going to have to pay for the shipping above whatever bid you win. But that's pretty cool. It's Edgar Allan Poe, you guys. I did not know this. On Election Day in Baltimore on October 3rd, 1949, or 1849, a man discovered Edgar Allan Poe lying in a gutter, delirious, wearing his clothes that weren't his. For the next 4 days, he remained in a state of delirium and could never explain what had happened. And then he died on October 7th at the age of 40. Cause of death was shrouded in mystery, much like the tales he wrote. Popular theories include murder, poisoning, and cooping. I don't know what the heck cooping is. A form of voter fraud in which victims are kidnapped. Oh, that's what cooping is. I never heard of that. A form of voter fraud in which victims are kidnapped, disguised, and forced to vote repeatedly for a specific candidate. I've never heard of that. That's a thing? Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. So James Baldwin was an African-American author. Okay. So Jean for the win there. So we're at 60 with Cynthia. Do we want to take that to 65? We're still under the price that Diamond Art Club is charging for this painting at 65, and the money is all going to charity. This is in lieu of Melissa setting up a bake sale to buy her brownies because she told me she don't bake. So you don't want her brownies. So we're selling her diamond paintings. I'm not the bake sale. I was never the bake sale mom. I really wasn't. I'm like, do we have time to stop at the grocery and get cupcakes? Like, oh, not the bake sale thing again. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put up a timer. So you have about 20 seconds to think about it. Here we go. Okay, so that one is going to go to, let me go back to the conversations here. Thank you. All right, so it's going to go to Cynthia Vandervoort for $60. If you wouldn't mind writing that down, Crashley, that's perfect. Okay, the second one is actually from that exact same company, but it is no longer available, or it's out of stock. It's you can sit and wait for it to come back into stock someday, or you can purchase it today. Melissa thingy, that's so sweet. Melissa, I just don't have time to bake. That's exactly it. All right, here's the second one. It is called, let me get out of this one, and we will pull up the second one. Okay. This one's called Dreamscape. So it is out of stock. It was selling for $72.99, and that's also by Color Out of Place. If you love this kind of color interaction type dream, that's what it is. It's a dreamscape. It's very dreamy. The colors are very whimsical. So it's 59 colors plus 4 ABs. These are square paintings. It is 65 by 87, so not as large as the other one, I think, and 91,000 diamonds. And there's one fairy dust diamond in this one, guys. Fairy dust. Okay, so I would like to start. It's not available right now. It is sold out, but I will start the bidding at 50. Who wants to give us an opening bid of $50 for Dreamscape? And keep in mind, this is going to those kids. Mickey's in with 50. Thank you, Mickey. Dreamscape. This is a beautiful painting. Joe, hello. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Crashley loves that swirly sky. I know, it's kind of cool. It's not my style of artwork. I'm not particularly moved by this style, but I know a lot of people love it, which is why it's sold out. Oh, that's okay, Joe. We don't take attendance, so you're perfectly fine. So while you guys are thinking about that, I want to ask you guys, do you guys remember the Watcher House? I think they made a movie about it. What happened at the Watcher House? A, during renovations, contractors discovered the remains of a missing woman. B, when the owner died, a body was found in a barrel in the attic. 3, the new owners received threatening letters that forced them to move. Or D, while redoing the basement, the owner discovered a stolen painting. Do you guys remember the Watcher House? I remember this one. Now you guys have two things to think about. What happened at the Watcher House, and who's going to bid $55 so they can get this painting? Amy says A. Robin says B. Brittany, sparkling diamonds with Brittany and Robin. Is this Brittany or Robin? Kara says C. Kerwin, hey Kerwin, nice to see you. Kerwin chimes in at C. C is correct. Yes, the new owners were receiving threatening letters that forced them to move. Now, the movie about this was stranger than the real life one, because they made it seem like it was a whole lot more nefarious than it was, but it was letters. Yeah. Joe barbecued her butt out this evening, and you're dragging. Oh, I went in. I did something very silly. Very silly. My granddaughter had a graduation party, and my son ordered a bounce house. I don't know why a 17-year-old needs a bounce house, but these teenagers were having so much fun. So grandma had to get into the bounce house. I couldn't move, and I was like a big old flounder in the bounce house. I did not go down the slide. I got in, jumped up and down a few times, and then got out. Okay. Anybody want this for 55? Okay, I'm going to put up the timer, and then we're going to play some more true crime before we get to the last two. And I'm going to show you some of my artwork. You've never been in a bounce house in your entire life? It's kind of weird. It reminded me of I've been to the trampoline park that we have in Wichita here, where I live in Kansas. We have a trampoline park now, and that's scary as hell. This trampoline park. So it was similar to that. Any video of it? My son took pictures, so I'll get some of the pictures and I will show you in my next live. I'll show you some too. All right. So let's see. The next painting. Oh, we got to finish this one. I was going to put up the timer. So we're at 50 for Mickey. Anybody want to go 55? I'm going to put up the cute little countdown. Did I end that early? I didn't mean to. Anyway, it goes to Mickey for $50 plus shipping. So I will have Melissa. I'll send you Melissa's. Anyway, we're keeping track of the winners. I'll send you guys emails with how to donate to Melissa, and Melissa and I will get together and figure out the shipping as well before you can pay for the whole thing. Anyhow, let's get out of there. So while we're waiting on the last two, don't go anywhere. They're Josephine Walls. They are Sagittarius and Gemini, and I'm telling you, so that way you don't have to stick around the entire auction if you don't want to, but those are the two that we have, Sagittarius and Gemini. Sagittarius and Gemini are no longer on Diamond Article. They removed they don't sell Josephine Wall anymore. And if you look on eBay, they go for about anywhere from $100 to $200 right now. There are no Gemini paintings on eBay. You can't find them. You can find a Sagittarius for about $200, but the Gemini you can't find it anywhere. So that should go for some to the charity. Sparkle Doesn't Diamond. We owned a bounce house. We rented. Yeah. Oh, you rented it out. Oh, how cool. So some of you know I had an auction a couple of weeks ago, and I said some of my paintings were out of stock. Well, they came back into stock on Friday. So I wanted to show you the ones that came back into stock. This is actually the new one. This is the new one that was just released. This is called Mystic Moon. I will have these paintings at the retreat. That's upside down. I will have these paintings at the retreat if you want to purchase them at the retreat. I will also have them uploaded to eBay. They are $50 plus $15 shipping in the US. This one's called Mystic Moon. They are done with, this one is done with fairy dust drills. Not entirely. There's like, how many are there? There's 45 diamonds and 5 fairy dust drills. What I had asked was, because fairy dust drills don't come in every color, every DMC color, but as many as they could get inside of the moon, they wanted to put fairy dust inside the moon, is what I asked them to do. And I believe the outline of the moon is black fairy dust. So I'm going to be actually starting this one so that I can show you guys what it looks like at the retreat. So that's in stock now. The one behind me, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me move this way. The snowbird painting. This one is back in stock, and it's so gorgeous, diamond painted. Also, Crashley has the release papers, the matching release papers for these diamond paintings. And maybe we'll even be doing like a little bundle thing at the retreat. You never know. So anyway, this is there. All of these that I do, I order in 40 by 60 or 60 by 40, 50 by 40. I want to keep them in that range because, as Joanna would say if she was here, you don't want to marry it. You just want to date it for a little while. So Crashley says, matching Mystic Moon license premium release paper. She's got a link to it. Yep. So this is I think I call it Snowbird. I did name this one doesn't have a name on it because I didn't name it until the second batch that I sent out to be done. But these came in Friday, and so I'll be having these two listed on eBay. Right now on eBay, I have, let's see. Here is my eBay store. No, ignore the rest of the junk that's in the store, but I have this painting available. It's called Online Dating 2.0. So this picture is the actual painting. It's not what the diamond painting looks like. I'll show you the diamond painting in a minute. But those are $50 plus $15 shipping. And then let's go to the next one here. Then there's the butterfly one. And the ornament one. And there's one more that I just restocked as well. So I'm going to be putting that in eBay. This one, I don't have too many more copies of this ornament one. I'm not restocking it because it wasn't as popular as I wanted it to be. I think I liked it more than others, but some people really loved it. All right, let me show you. Let me go back to StreamYard and we'll get out of there. Let's see. That's the moon. This is the ornament. So this is the other one that's just restocked. Is that upside? It's upside down again. I can't do this straight. Here we go. So this I'm going to put up on eBay as well. So this was sold out the first time I got it into stock, and I have just restocked it. So, and like I said, these will be available at the retreat, or if you purchase one on eBay and you just want me to bring it to the retreat, I can fix it so you're not charged the shipping if you buy it off of eBay. Or you can just message me if you want one, and you don't have to deal with eBay at all. And I'll get it right out to you. So, and it's a gorgeous canvas. It's literally the same material that Diamond Art Club uses. It's got the beveled serged edges. It has my logo on it. It has the name of the painting. You get these beautiful sticker sheets with all your removable stickers. You get a custom toolkit. I put together these kits myself. They send me the paintings. They send me the diamonds. They send me these cheapo toolkits, and I put together a nicer toolkit. My sister helps me with that. And so it's a really nice purchase for you guys. Let me put these aside. So just message me if you're interested, and we can work things out there. Is any more believable or something else? What are we talking about? Amy says, I have the birdhouse one from Rebecca. Haven't started it yet. Wow. I can tell you when you might want to start it. So starting June 1st, DP Addiction Adventures and I are doing just kind of a month-long paint along. We're both going to be very, very busy. She's going to be busy with the retreat. I'm busy with my baseball. So we're just kind of promoting my paintings, basically. That's why I want to get started. She's gonna be doing that last one I showed you, the Christmas tree one. I'll be doing the mystical moon one, and then we'll have them at the retreat so we can show you. But I do have a larger event that starts August 1st and runs through September 1st, and this is our third or fourth year. I don't remember. I think this is the fourth time we've done this event. The Great Escape. And every year we do the Great Escape, and it's somewhere you would like to paint. We'd like you to paint. It doesn't have to be a new painting. Somewhere you'd like to go where it's winter or Christmas themed. And Amy, you could use that for your painting if you want to participate in the Great Escape. We've got wonderful sponsors lined up. This year I am not doing it with Mickey Sunshine Creates. She's taken a little break. I'm going to be doing it with Leopard Leatherworks, Tim and Carrie. If you guys are coming to the retreat, you'll get to meet Tim and Carrie. But we're co-hosting this event this year, The Great Escape. So, and it doesn't have to be a new start. As long as you have 40 by 40 to work on during the event, you can participate. Gail's going to be doing the ornaments. Yes, Gail loved the ornaments. She purchased the ornaments. What are you laughing at? You guys are laughing at each other. Okay. Mickey's going to wait to do the Christmas one until Christmas. Okay, fine. Every year I do a theme. I started doing themes before it was a thing to do themes. Now it's everybody does a theme. We got a theme for everything. But about 5 years ago, my first theme was the Year of Alice. And for an entire year, I did Alice in Wonderlands all year long. And then the year after that, I don't remember what it was. I've done landscapes, a year of landscapes. I did a year of the animal, I think, the creature, and then I've done a whole bunch. So this year we decided, since we all have all these Christmas paintings sitting around, that we would do Christmas paintings all year long. So this was the year of Christmas or winter. I've been doing Christmas paintings. I'm currently working on Spangler's castle, the White Castle, Snow Castle, I think is what it's called. Anyway, all right. So let me put up the next auction. Okay. The next one is called Sagittarius. Let me get out of this. Stop. Okay. Let me show you this. Share screen. Sagittarius. There we go. So this is from the Diamond Art Club site, but they don't sell these paintings anymore. It says, sorry, we are no longer carry this product. And they were selling it at $72.99 when they did have it. 70 by 88 centimeters, square diamonds, 59 colors plus 2 ABs. And it is the Diamond Art Club version that she has to sell, Melissa B. Mystical and fantasy. So we're going to start the bidding on this. I'm telling you, the Sagittarius, if you look it up on eBay, goes anywhere from $100 to $200. So I'd like to start the bidding at $70. Because this is a really, really nice painting, guys. So does anybody want to open with 70, or do you want me to open with something low and you just work your way up? I want this money to go to the kids, you guys. Let me look for another trivia question while you're checking your wallets. All right. Gwen has it for 70. Okay, we're opening bid is 70 with Gwen. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. So that is the current bid of 70. We're going to go in increments of $5. I don't want to do dollars. Anybody want to do $75? So I'm going to ask you a question, true or false question. A private investigator who survived the Titanic sinking revealed that he was investigating a series of unsolved murders on the ship and believed a serial killer was responsible. You think there was a serial killer on the Titanic? Crashley's at 75. Thank you, Crashley. You know, Crashley does Joe All papers. She has Joe All is signed with Craps with Crashley. So if you guys want some Joe All release papers, there you go. Mickey says, for anyone who wants a Josephine Wall painting, check out the one with the diamond art. They have a lot of hers. I know, Mickey. Don't send them somewhere else. I want them to buy these. It's for charity. So what do you guys think? You think that's true or false that there was a serial killer? Gwen is at $80. Thank you, Gwen. Come on, you guys. We're going to have a throwdown here between Crashley and Gwen. Does anybody else want to drill? It's like a mud fight, you know. Come on, let's get down and dirty. Come on, it's charity. Crashley and I are going to be driving to the retreat together, and that should be very interesting. 75-25. What? What does that mean, 75-25? Just kidding. The iceberg. Diana is the iceberg. Question is, the Titanic, was there a serial killer on the Titanic? True or false? Was this guy investigating a serial killer on the Titanic? Unsolved murders on the Titanic. I can't even say Titanic. Anyway, Sue thinks it's true. We'll see what else everyone else thinks. All right, we're at 85. Crashley, I like that bid much better than 70.25. Ms. Maya says it's false. Well, one of you is right and one of you is wrong. Maya, you got that one right. It is false. This did not happen. Though at least 2 employees on the ship committed murder before the Titanic's fateful trip in 1912. George McCoe, a seaman, pushed a fellow shipmate to his death in 1900. In 1902, William Mintram, one of the Titanic's stokers, murdered his wife, but only served 3 years for manslaughter. Mintram died when the Titanic sank, while McCoe survived. Ooh, yeah. Because it's crash, you raise your own bid. Oh, she didn't raise her own bid. It was at 80. Gwen was at 80. So Crashley's at 85. So do I hear 90? Anybody? Gwen, come on, you want 90? 90? Who wants in on this? I don't even, when is Sagittarius? What zodiac sign is that? Where's Joanna? Joanna is very ill tonight. She had this surgery back in January, and sometimes she doesn't eat right, and she gets violently ill. So she's ill. Richard was supposed to be here with me. He's ill. Not Rich. You guys know Rich. Some of you don't know Richard. His channel is called Real Men Craft 2. He was going to be with me tonight, and he had an illness that came on all of a sudden. So, and both these people love the camera. They have wonderful channels. Check out their channels. Joanna's is Color and Chat with Joanna, and Richard's is Real Men Craft 2. Crashley says, I don't know, but a Joe Wall under 100 is a steal. I think so too. Current bid is 85. Anybody want to go to 90 for this painting? You guys, you can't get this for 90 anywhere. There's no way you would get this for 90 on eBay. And I can't find this painting anywhere else. I don't even know if this one is available on eBay. It must have been, because that's where I got that price. But yeah. Thank you, Sparkle, Dust, and Diamonds. Yeah, so that one was false. Okay. Let me find another one for you. So this is an interesting one. I think I know the answer to this one. Where did an unsolved quadruple homicide of 4 teenagers occur in 1991? Okay, I'm going to put up the timer. If I'll let you think about that question. I can give you some choices. It either occurred at Carvel, Baskin Robbins, I Can't Believe It's Yogurt, or Pinkberry. One of those businesses had a quadruple murder back in 1991. And I do remember this one. You guys might be right about the place. Actually, no, this was in Austin, Texas. December 6, 1991, 4 teenagers, Amy Ayers, Elizabeth Thomas, sisters Jennifer and Sarah Harbison, were shot inside this store. I never even heard of Pinkberry, though. That's, yeah. Oh, Joe got it right. Joe, you live down that's her neck of the woods. She remembers that one. They worked at, I can't believe it's yogurt. The perpetrators set the shop on fire after the murders. Those suspects were arrested and 2 were convicted. Those convictions were overturned and the case remains unsolved. Connie Griffith, hello, hello. You worked with Pam Ayers, Amy's mother. Oh, that's sad. I bet she was just devastated. Oh my gosh. True crime touches everybody, you guys. Everybody. All right, so I'm going to put the timer up. Looks like Crashley might be going to get this if you guys don't step up at 90 here. That's a deal, you guys. 90's a deal for this painting. Crashley's going to get it for 85 plus shipping. We only have one more after this. So, all right, I will put up the music. There's Joanna. She's so sorry she can't be there. Okay, wait. Curled up with a heating pad, but you're doing such a great job with it without me. Long suffering, I would like to donate $50 to the charity. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, the PayPal information is running on the banner. Tell Long Suffering he can send that to, and hopefully someone will do a video of Melissa making that donation. You know, right next to those bake sale ladies. Look, here's your bake sale money. Look, here's your Diamond Art Club money. Yeah, Joanna, I will call you in the morning. So sorry you're not feeling well. All right, I'm going to put up the beautiful music. Hold on, the beautiful. Where is it? The beautiful music. Here we go. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Yes, she's going to be making a video of her donating the money. I knew you would, so I trusted you. Stacy. Okay, so that goes to Crashley for $85. That is a steal, Crashley. That's awesome. Now, this next one you cannot get anywhere. I could not find this anywhere. I don't even have a picture of it to show you. So what I'm going to show you is the photo of the box, if I can find it here. Oh, that's in the background. Hold on. Let me get out of this. No, that's not what I want. Nope. Hold on. I have to go to the right place. Video. Okay, here we are. Where's the box? Is it this one? Okay. So the one on the left is, and they're very hard to see. One is Sagittarius, one is Gemini. So we just gave Sagittarius for $85. Then we have Gemini. Now, did I pull up Gemini? I think I might have found it, or maybe not. I did not find it. No, I could not find this one on anywhere. This one here. Let me see if we can make it bigger. Let me see if I can look at the picture. It is a square one, as you can see. It's square. So These zodiacs, like I say, go anywhere from $100 to $200 on eBay. They are no longer available at Diamond Art Club. So I would like to start the bidding at $70 on this one. Just trying to find more. See if I could scan in a picture there. So it is 70 by 88 centimeters. And it does have AB drills in it. So there you go. But these are all for new kits. So Crashley is opening at $70. I'm here. Where did I go? I'm behind these paintings. Let me take myself out of there. Oh my word. Hold on. How do I get out of there? Okay, I'm back. Could you hear me while that was up? I don't even know. Okay. Yes, I was hiding behind the boxes. Oh, Kerwin found one. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got, Kerwin. Oh, thank you, Kerwin. So he found the details. Thank you. This is what it looks like, you guys. Look at that. $70 for this, you guys. How about 75? So it is so long. We no longer carry this product. Square, 52 colors, 4 ABs, and it is 70 by 88. It's so pretty, you guys. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not a Gemini, but I love that painting. And we all know that her stuff is crazy confetti. But this one has butterflies and flowers. Oh, it's so pretty. Do I hear 75? Okay, I'm gonna have to threaten you guys with more true crime. I have to get back to it. Thank you, Kerwin. That was nice of you. I have to open this book again. Every time I close the screen, it closes the book. Okay, this is a cool book. Oh, this is a good one. In 1935, a murder investigation began in Australia when a particular animal vomited up a severed arm. You're like, oh, gross. What is she talking about? True crime. Yes. Speaking of true crime, I binge watched season 7. Binge watched season 7 of FBI True in a day on Paramount Plus. Oh, is that good? I need something new to watch. Bella thinks it's an alligator. Well, Crufty Carey thinks it was a crocodile. Was it? You might be right. You might not be right. June 19th, and is the end of Gemini. Cool. Do we have anybody anybody going 75 on this Gemini painting? You guys, you can't let Crashley have it for $70. That's a steal. Even if you're not a Gemini, that's a beautiful, beautiful painting. Diane says a shark. Bella says a snake. Okay. Wow. It could either be a crocodile, a tiger shark, a dingo, or a Tasmanian devil. Now, I don't know what the heck a Tasmanian devil is, but apparently it's a thing. So it's one of those four things. Yes. Melissa says, remember the donations are going to help children fight cancer. Yeah. There's nothing worse than seeing a child with cancer. Oh my gosh. Bella's changing hers to crocodile. They're so similar to alligators, whatever, right? They're not the same, but I think crocodiles are more aggressive than alligators. I don't want to run into either one of them, but I'll let you guys think about it. I'm still looking for 75 on this painting. All right. Let's not disappoint the kids. You're going to let some bake sale lady beat Melissa at this contest. We can't do that. Melissa's got to walk in there and beat the bake sale lady. Anyway. Because we're not selling brownies here. We're selling a gorgeous diamond painting. They are very similar. Okay, so in April of 1935, it wasn't a crocodile, guys. A tiger shark on display at Coogee Aquarium near Sydney began acting strangely. Then the shark vomited a severed arm. A medical examination revealed that the shark had not bitten off the arm, but that a sharp instrument had severed it. A murder investigation ensued, and thanks to a visible tattoo on the arm, authorities identified the victim as James Smith. Unfortunately, despite several strong suspects, the murder remains unsolved. Amy, thank you. Tasmanian devil is a marsupial. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we can do a couple more trivias, and then we're going to have to give this painting to Crashley for $70, you guys. Come on. Do I hear 75? Somebody's going to get paid on Monday for sure, you guys. So I heard Diamond Art Club came out with 50 paintings this weekend, and I have not seen one of them. If y'all purchased a DAC this weekend, raise your hand because I'm curious. I want to know. You can send any donations to the link scrolling, and you can note that it's for donation only, I'm sure. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. And that goes to help her beat the bake sale lady. And it goes to children's charity, for heaven's sakes. Yes. Okay. Let's find you another true crime question. All y'all bought from Diamond Art Club this weekend, and not one of you wants a Gemini painting? What? Diamond Art Club took all of Sue's money. Pink Poodles. You guys are bad. I don't think I've bought a Diamond Art Club since the beginning of the year. I'll show you the one I wanted, and I didn't get it. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's going on my wish list. This one here from last week. I love this painting. And you know why I love this painting? It's called Serene Mountain View. First of all, they want $84 for it. That's not why I love it. I love it because it reminds me of the game Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It just looks like the inside of the gameplay. Yes, I know I'm hiding behind it, but I love that painting. They're probably sold out by now, but anyway. Everyone spent all their money. Raccoon Eyes only bought one of the 50. I'm going to have to look at this. Does anybody have a link to those 50? I'd love to see them. That would be cool. Okay. Diamond Art Club works for me as I'm international, so free shipping and I can afterpay. This is true. Listen, I've been sucked into that afterpay more times than I with Temu, and I've been in trouble with that afterpay. It's only $14 every 2 weeks. That's a deal. Yeah, and then I get, Cynthia got 4 of them. That's awesome. That is so cool. Mickey bought a painting from Joanna. Got it today. Always wanted a Lorenz. Nice. Stacy I, how are you going to calculate shipping? Melissa's going to have to weigh them and measure them, take them to the post office and figure out what the shipping is going to be to where the receiver is at, because when you send stuff from Vegas, and I don't know where you guys are living that are buying these paintings. Crashley lives in Missouri, so it has to go halfway across the country. I don't know what that's going to cost shipping wise. I know when I ship like to Alaska or Vegas, it costs a little bit more money because it's going, halfway across the country. So Sarah Ann, hello. I've never used Afterpay before. I refuse to get dropped. Oh, I've gotten it. Timu's gotten me. I don't know that I may have done that with Dreamer Design a few times. The 4 installment, I think it's called Afterpay or one of those, Klarna or one of those things. Joanna says Jack was the killer. Did I ask a question? What's she talking about? Okay. Oh, this is a good one. True or false? The FBI closed its investigation into the 2001 anthrax attacks after the agency could not find the perpetrator. That was a long time ago. Some of y'all might not be as old as we are. Anthrax killings. Gosh, y'all remember that? That was a long time ago. So where are we at? Anybody going to go higher than 70 for this painting? 75? 75 for the children. All right, how about we do this? I'm going to go ahead and let Crashley get that painting for $70. If I can get you guys to maybe do a one-time donation of maybe $5 each, like pretend you're going to the bake sale ladies table and you're buying that bundt cake over in the corner, because it's, for charity and the calories don't count. And then you're giving that $5 to Melissa B. So if you guys would like to make one time, you can make them here to the channel and I will just write Melissa, I'll send the money over to Melissa, or you can send it directly to Melissa, PayPal me, Melissa B, for 630. It's up on the screen. If you guys would make it one, just how much? Let me hear pledges. Who's going to make a $5 donation? I would like to just add up and get a total for Melissa. That would be kind of nice. Although I think Crash is going to have to do the Crashley was keeping track of everything for me. Oh, so that question about the anthrax. Did I read your post? I did read your post, sweetheart. Yes. Ms. Maya is going to donate $50 to the charity. Thank you, Ms. Maya. I appreciate that. So you can send that directly to PayPal me, Melissa B. That is awesome. I wish I had more paintings to auction for you guys. I have my little auction. My stash is getting down there because not my yarn stash, my diamond painting stash. The yarn stash is out of control. Let me just tell you, out of control. It is incredibly generous of Miss Maya to do that. Thank you, honey. And Long Suffering donated 50. Gail is donating 20. I don't know. Okay, so that's 120 plus whatever we sold. This one sold for 85. I don't remember what the other one sold for. I think Crashley wrote it down. Anyway, that's awesome, you guys, because she's going to make more money than the lady at the bake sale. So this is awesome. Yeah, that was the last painting. We only had 4. There was one more. I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, there was one more that would have been highly coveted, and Melissa was so embarrassed. She's like, my daughter just came over and said, you promised that one to me. So she had to give it to her daughter, of course, But here's the thing. Her daughter diamond paints. How cool is that? My sister diamond paints. We are like a diamond painting family here, except the dogs, the animals, they don't diamond paint. I think Crashley's cats diamond paint, though. Yeah, that was the last painting. The other thing is, if you would like to purchase one of my paintings, those are paintings I actually watercolored and then had them turn into diamond paintings. So that is my original artwork. If you would like one of those paintings, they're $50 each plus shipping, $15 flat fee for shipping. And I'll get those right out to you. Just send me a message that you'd like to have one, and that'd be cool. All right, did I tell you the answer to the FBI? They actually concluded its investigation into the anthrax killings, but not because they didn't have a suspect. In 2008, the FBI was ready to charge Dr. Bruce Ivins with the crime, but Ivins killed himself shortly before they could arrest him. And while the FBI concluded that the Ivins were responsible for 2001 attack that killed 5 people, some, like Ivins' lawyer, do not believe the former scientist was involved. But you never know. He's dead now. You can't try a dead person. Crashley, you're an amazing help. Thank you. Thank you. And this is from Melissa B. Thank you, everybody, for your kindness and your generosity. I'll make sure to make video and send it to Rebecca so she can post it for all to see. So I don't know what the total was, but it looks like so Gemini was 70 to Crashley and 85. So Crashley got both of the Joe Walls for 85. What did I say on the first 2 paintings? What did those go for? I just want to give Melissa B a total. So that'd be 190 plus 85. So 275 plus whatever those other 2 sold for. So that's a nice, I'd say she beat the bake sale lady. I think it's successful. Absolutely big thanks to Crashley for helping with keeping track of everything. Rebecca for doing this for me. I also appreciate all your anytime. So 270 is the total. Oh, 55 and 50 were the other paintings. So 55 and 50. So it actually came to 380 with the private donations. It came to 380 at least. So yeah, if you are watching this back on a replay and would like to make a donation, or you're one of the winners of the auction, please make your payments. You can still send your payments, your individual donations. If you didn't win a diamond painting and you'd like to donate, send those over to Melissa B within the next 48 hours, because she has a definite time frame when she has to get that money and get it to the charity. And we'll get a video of that, and I'll put it up in my Facebook group. It's Crafting Journey Facebook group. If you guys want to join, love to have you. The other Facebook group I have is for the Great Escape. If somebody wants to grab that and put that in the chat, a link to the Great Escape event or the Great Escape Facebook group, that would be awesome. So people can jump in and start getting excited about that event. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. Did you guys enjoy the true crime? We can do this more often. I can just do true crime and no auctions. And if you guys enjoy playing along, I might just add a few questions to my Sunday lives just for fun. Yep. So Mickey got the Dreamscape. Who got the color of fear? Who bought that one? Somebody bought that one. Crashley wrote it down. Oh, let's see. Oh, Cynthia. Cynthia got that for 60. Okay. $270 total for diamond paintings. Okay, cool. And then there were some other donations. So that's awesome. So Melissa, you'll have to give us a total because there will be people watching back on the replay, and then they can send their donations as well. Ms. Maya says, I love true crime. My husband and I listen to Bailey Sarian and Mr. Ballin. Listen, a lot of these questions that I've heard, I knew the answer to them from watching Mr. Ballin. And I don't enjoy watching people tell me true crime stories while they're putting on makeup. I just think it's weird. And I will never be doing that. My channel is more, I do some standalone true crime stories. I did one, I think, over last weekend. If you guys haven't seen that, that's the true story of Ruth Fenley, who was actually lived here in Wichita, Kansas. It was a very famous case out of Wichita, Kansas. And I did a true crime story on that. but I mostly just recap live trials. I have the background of being a registered nurse and an attorney. I was a trial attorney for 15 years. So I try to give you my perspective on what's going on in the courtroom, explain things to you, and I try to do it with a little humor. I don't take these things so seriously. So, but that's my channel. So Cynthia says, I'm in Vegas, so I can just meet Melissa in person and give her the money. There you go. Melissa, you just made a friend. You got a friend. Melissa has donated yarn to my channel several times, and I thank her very much. For a couple, she gave me this beautiful high gal yarn that I made a couple of things out of, and I just love that yarn. And I really, really appreciate Melissa B. All right, guys, it is 9:11 p.m. I don't want to keep you guys any later. Thank you guys for coming to the auction. Thank you for making donations. This goes again to the St. Rose Dominican Children's Hospital in Las Vegas. Cynthia, I'm sure, must be familiar with that entity. Through the employer of Melissa Brown, she asked me to do this for her, and she is taking all of your kind donations, and they're having a little competition at her work, so she wanted to win the competition. So we're helping her win the competition. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. I will not be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. because I will be at the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. That thing is ingrained in my head, that song. All right. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and forward this video to anybody you think might be interested in watching. And I'll see you guys on the channel. Take care.